Well, I'm on my guzzy. Love this bike, but I'm going to test ride a Voge 625, and apparently they're pretty awesome. Well, we're doing a review on the 625 and we're going to compare it against my guzzy. So it'll be interesting because the Voge is basically half the price. Dale, what's up?
Hello. I'm on the hunt for piggies.
Piggies?
Yes. You're not here.
Yeah, well I heard a wild boar.
There's onking.
Yeah.
I know you said we were going to come and have a bacon bat, but I didn't know we were going to have to catch the bloody thing first.
That's definitely a pig, isn't it?
Well, it's honking like a pig.
Therefore, oh, it must be a pig. Oh, I'm glad we didn't ride up here, mate.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, listen. Well, last time it was wolves.
Yes. No, it's pigs.
Or boar.
Well, is it a wild boar? If it's a wild boar, we're in trouble.
Well, the thing is, we're in the woods again.
We're in the bloody woods.
We're not
in the woods.
We're not on a farm, are we?
No, we're not.
So that pig is a wild boar.
That's or an escaped pig.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what, we'll work with wild boar. Ah, look at those down there.
We got to get down there, mate.
Yeah. Right, what we've got to do now is get down there and not roll down there and demolish the bikes when we go down there. That's what we've got to do.
Well, the other thing.
Yes.
Did you bring the rope? That's a lot steeper than it looks.
Look, I wouldn't mind riding up here. I think I could do that.
Yeah.
Not too sure about riding down there, particularly going off that little ledge there.
I think we're not going to do that. We're going to get down, and I'll tell you what we're going to do, Dale.
What are we going to do, Kelvin?
We're going to do a review on the Voge. Hang on. I'm not holding hands. People, somebody to go by we know, he said, oh, they're coming out of the woods and they're holding hands. Bloody hell, that's steep.
That is steep, isn't it?
Oh, right.
So anyway, you were saying 625 DSX.
Right. Do you know the specs of it? I haven't done my homework.
Funny you should mention that, Kelvin.
Oh, what's that?
I have in my hand
Yeah.
a piece of paper.
Right then, let's rattle it out then.
Look, there we go. What would you like to know, Kelvin? Ask me anything, I can tell you.
Right, I think we'll start with the price.
The price? A mere £5,999 plus on the road, which comes out at 6,199.
I mean, right, so let's just buy it. I mean, you know, that price alone is ridiculous, isn't it? Because it is an amazing looking bike. Now, this is the 625, which is, you know, it's taken over from the 525. And that, Dale's got one. In fact, the one I reviewed.
Yes.
And that was is a fantastic motorcycle. So, is this? And we've both ridden it now.
Yep.
This is better again, isn't it?
I tell you what, that engine is incredible. I mean, and this engine is 581 cc's.
Yep.
Okay.
What was the 5.2?
It's just under 500. It's 498, something like that, isn't it?
And you can feel the difference, can't you?
What a difference!
Yeah.
There's more. I mean, this is out of the box. It's when we picked it up, it had done 5 miles.
Yeah.
So it's hardly done running in miles
now.
No,
we're just cruising.
But even at running in speed, you can feel that it's got some urgency there.
Well,
the engine
just pulling away, you can feel. But also the sound of the engine. Do you want to start it up?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, because it sounds absolutely fabulous.
And the new TFT screen.
Oh yeah, we'll have a look at that. I'm thinking gear, I expect. Yeah. Probably not that clever. We got that hill. Oh.
Yeah, entirely different sound, isn't it? To the
Yeah, a lot more lumpy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Sounds like it means business. Not that the 525 is bad in any way, shape or form.
It's
just
awesome.
different.
This is a bit more of a monster.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds more akin to the 900 because the 900 is quite a beefy sounding bike.
Would you buy the 900 over this then?
I've not ridden the 900 yet.
No.
But
do you see any point though?
Well, quite honestly, no.
Should we turn this? Oh, let's have a look at the TFT though.
Look at that.
That, I must be honest, that is absolutely fabulous, isn't it?
That takes it to another level, doesn't it?
Sounds awesome, doesn't it? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute, I think. But yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, I think the middle range bike, the mid-sized bike now, well, they're selling really well. The bigger stuff, I think people are looking at the world differently now, and their journeys. I mean, this will cruise at 70, 80 mile per hour.
Yeah.
How much faster do you need to go? How much more torque do you need?
You don't, do you?
No, we don't.
I mean, the 900, great looking bike, absolutely fantastic, and great value for money. However,
this is a great looking bike, and it's £3,000 cheaper.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You can have a lot of holidays for £3,000.
Well, that leads now from this to my Guzzi. So I love my Guzzi, but again, I could. Oh, that boar.
It's getting closer. Oh, I don't know. Is that
a boar or is that a cow breaking wind? I mean,
I don't know. That's now got a slightly different tone to it. Or is it the mating call of the lesser spotted something or another? Anyway,
I don't know.
Back to the Guzzi.
Right, the Guzzi. Right, I love it. I bought it, I don't know, 6-9 months ago. I love it. I love everything about it. But, this is double, over double the money compared to this.
So what have we got to pay for one of these then now?
Well, it's over 12 grand, isn't it?
12?
Yeah, over 12. And this is the travel, so it's going to be more again. I paid £8,395 for it second hand. I mean, it is mint.
Yeah.
The previous owner is beautifully looked after. Done 3,000 miles.
Yeah.
But I could have bought this and saved myself. Oh, hang on, £2,295.
And had full warranty.
And the full warranty, 3 months on that because it's second hand.
Yeah.
And what's that? Is that 3 years?
I think it's 2 still on the Vogue.
I
have to check on that. I think it is 2.
But Dale, let's just pull the camera around. I tell you, the Chinese, they have shaken the world, really, haven't they? They are making very, very, very good motorcycles. Like this one here.
There's no doubt about it. And I mean, we said earlier, they seem to have gone, it's been sort of like nobody wanted them, they're absolute rubbish.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't be seeing dead on one. All of a sudden, they're producing really good motorbikes. And the great thing is they're at a great price.
Oh, they're incredibly good value. But normally, if they're incredibly good value, they're normally rubbish. Well, they are, aren't they? But this is not, is it?
No,
this isn't.
No.
But also, they're more and more Voge dealers. There's more confidence in the brand now. I think as time goes by, they're proving themselves. So bearing in mind, this engine, a BMW, I expect, use this an engine similar to this because it comes from Lonsin, doesn't it?
Well, Lonsin produce engines for all sorts
of
people.
They do, yeah. So, and again, KTM, you're paying an awful lot more for basically this similar sort of bike, aren't you? But shall we? Right. So let's go around it. What has it got? Well, I tell you what it's got. It's got everything. Seriously.
Right, well, that's done that then, hasn't it? Right, so the viewers know it's got everything.
It has got everything.
2 wheels.
Oh, I tell you, I haven't got a Teesmade.
Right, okay.
Toilet.
Hang on a minute, though. Has any other motorbike got a Teesmade or a toilet, Kelvin?
Well, I've got to be honest. I think we caught onto something. I think they should.
Do you think there's a gap in the market.
I do think there's a gap in the market. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm going to let you go with that one.
Okay, I'll see what I'll do. I'm going to patent the idea.
Great. I can just see this time next year, Kelvin.
Yeah, everybody sat on their bikes, having cups of tea and having a beer at the same time. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Yes.
Right, now this is a great bike. It's, also, what I've noticed, how beautifully made it is. You know, it is. I mean, look at it. Look at these wheels. Look.
Yes.
Tubeless tyres.
Yeah, and again, this is now, it's in line with the 900 now, because it's got the outer.
Yeah.
Rather than the inner on the 525, it's now got the outer.
That's a big bonus, isn't it? Really.
And doesn't it look good?
It looks.
It looks good.
I love the gold as well, don't you?
Yeah.
But you're right. So for £700 more,
Yes.
right, you've got the boxes.
Yes.
With 3 boxes.
Yes.
Okay. Now the 525 came with the boxes, didn't it?
Yes.
For a certain price.
Yeah.
Is it £6,000? Was it 62?
I think the 525 with boxes was the same price as this is without boxes.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the quality boxes, everything about this bike oozes quality.
Yep.
There is, I don't think, you buy it, put the boxes on,
Off you go.
and then you go, don't you?
You go and tour.
You just go.
Do what you want.
And
go
I was,
on holiday.
I was going to say to Dale, the thing is, right, with my Guzzi and bikes, other bikes, BMWs, bigger bikes, more expensive bikes, you know, I think, particularly my Guzzi, because I love the way it looks. It's a very classic looking bike.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So if I go off-road, I'm always a little bit worried, am I going to fall off?
Yes.
Of course you will fall off, you're off-road. And then how much damage am I going to do to it? Because, you know, it costs over 12 grand. So, well, I didn't, I bought it second hand. But you know, you're worried about the paint, you're worried about the finish, you're worried about, it's not really that bike. But this Voge is, you buy it,
You ride it.
for 6.2, another 700 quid you got the bag, so that's 6.9, and you ride it and you don't worry about it.
I think the other thing is, well, with yours, Calvin, is the weight of it, because it is a lumpy old bus.
Yeah. Well, it is. You know, what I say is
Yes.
right.
What do you say, Calvin?
Well, I put the features. I call them. They are features. They're classic features.
Character. Yeah.
Right. I've got to be honest with those. Has it got character?
No.
No. It's just a very good bike.
Gets on
isn't
and
it?
does the job.
Yeah. I think that's what I love about the Guzzi. It has got character, but is that just poor?
But are you willing
don't
to pay the same amount again for character?
No. I mean, I could have bought 2 of these.
Yeah.
Jane could have had one.
Yeah.
I could have had one, and we would have had as much fun. Okay, we won't be saying, oh, you know, when you blip the throttle on the Guzzi, you won't have that to worry about.
No.
The heat from the engine, I noticed today, because I don't know, last time we were here, it was 1 degree or something.
Very cold.
It's
wasn't
22 degrees today. But I did notice the heat from the engine on the legs. My feet are soaking wet. So, you know, obviously it's an air-cooled engine on the Guzzi. This, you didn't have that because you had the wind that just goes past your legs. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and it was a lot cooler, wasn't it?
The other thing I found about this, because it is similar to the 525, is how dry that fairing keeps your lower legs.
Right. Yeah.
Incredible. I've noticed that, because I've noticed the waterproofs that I wear with this that are perfectly waterproof
Yeah.
on other bikes
Yeah.
that haven't got the fairing and got soaking lower legs.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that does a really good job.
Right, so come on then, we need to whip around
Yep.
and let's start from the front, shall we? So we got a 19-inch front wheel, and it's tubeless tyre. It's Metzeler's, look, see, there's no expense spared, look at that.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, a top quality tyre. I mean, they haven't scrimped on anything, have they?
No.
The finish on the spokes and everything, it says it's a tubeless tyre, so 19-inch, which is good.
Yep.
Upside down forks, look at that. I mean, beautiful. I love the gold anodizing. You got spotlights. Normally these are extras, aren't they, on bikes?
And
LED lights. Yeah.
the good thing about the spotlights are there's now a switch that you can actually switch that tells you when they're on and off, because on the 525
Right.
there's just a push button.
Right.
And you never really were too.
You weren't quite sure it was on or
Whereas
off.
this, because it's got backlit instruments now as well.
Mate.
The handlebar switches are backlit, which helps tremendously. It really does. I thought it was a load of nonsense, but actually,
No, it's
they're
good.
really good.
Well, any help, you know, while you're riding, particularly at night, you know.
Yep.
Fantastic. So, right, the screen moves.
Yep.
Can you
Do you
demonstrate
want
that?
to show me your glamorous assistant? Oh,
Mate, you're
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
And look, we've got a camera here.
Yes.
I mean, that's just unheard of, isn't it? So, but the finish, the quality of the plastic is awesome. Look at this. You've got crash bars here that completely shroud the front. Look at the front protection here. You know, normally that's extra. Touratech going to be peeled off, aren't they?
Yeah, and these are revised over the 525. They're much sturdier. These are.
Are they?
Yeah,
Okay.
they mount at the front,
Yeah.
and they're a whole different.
So would you go for one of these?
I have to say that if we were buying again,
You'd go for this, wouldn't
yeah,
you?
Of course I would,
Yeah. Would. Also, I think the styling of it is lovely. Right, I take that is just that comes
that's
off,
transit stuff. That's
Yeah.
just because it is literally
Yeah.
box fresh. So just
But look at, I mean, the engine in itself, everything on this engine. Right, so right? Knock out some spec sheets. Right, quick, get your paper
Hang
out.
on, whoa, just put that away.
Right, obviously it's 4-stroke twin.
Yes.
I think it's a 270 crank, I think, 4 valve per cylinder. What does it produce?
It produces a maximum torque of 57 at 6,500. I hope you can tell I'm reading this.
Yeah. Oh, no, are you reading it?
I'm old, I can't remember things.
No, but we need to get it right, don't we? We want to say a load of bunkum.
Rated output 63
Yeah.
at 9,000 RPM.
Oh, okay. So, all right, it's revving.
It's revving to at its maximum. That's quite.
Yeah, that's quite good in a way.
That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, because you got a nice progressive power band, haven't you? Then I would have thought.
Yes, yeah.
So,
6-speed gearbox, same as the 525,
Yeah.
which is all lovely. 17.6 litre tank capacity, so you can go a long way.
Yeah. Well over 200. I would
Yeah,
have thought,
my 525, that's generally sort of around 200 before it needs a drink.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Yeah.
there's normally, I think, probably about 4 litres or so left in there when I do.
Yeah.
When it is crying out for fuel.
Well, they're not going to produce a bike. They've learnt from the 525, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they've developed it even
Yeah.
further to produce the 625.
Yeah.
And it is showing, isn't it? It's beautiful.
And what that shows is how willing they are to develop things.
Yeah.
Because they're not standing still. They're not going,
No.
okay, we're going to produce this for the next 5 years. They're everly evolving and moving on.
Well, I think I've got to be honest. The Chinese are kicking ass.
Well, they are, and it's kind of not the right thing to be saying at the moment,
No,
is it? I mean,
no.
But unfortunately,
But they are. I mean, the build quality. Look at that. How do you improve on that? You can't.
you know,
It sounds awesome. It goes really well. Although we're still running it in.
yeah.
But just the design features, it's just very, very, very
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, all these little Torx bolts and things like that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just nice, isn't it? That could just
Yeah.
be a cheap old crosshead
Yeah.
screw in there. That'd do the job just as well, but it's a nice bit of detail.
Right, so I've, you know what I'm like. My posterior has to be comfortable. It does. Mate, honestly, it's got to be
Your
comfortable.
posterior is your own business, Kelvin.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a relief.
Nothing to do with your posterior.
But the seat is actually very good.
yeah.
And right, my
low.
well, my inside leg measurement is 29 inches. So I've got short legs. You've got long legs.
Well, 32 inch the right leg, 30 inch the left leg.
Right, you got 2 inch difference in your
Yes.
legs, have you really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed a bit of my thigh when I was a teenager.
Oh, did you, mate? Oh, Christ. Well, it doesn't show, mate.
That's,
when you-
that's motorbikes for you.
Yeah.
Quoted seat height is
835 millimetres. How about that then?
Right, you're just showing me up now, aren't you?
Well,
you smug so-and-so.
Well, I put it this way: I can get on it, and I'm 29 inch inside leg measurement, and yeah, I'm on tiptoe, But apparently, the one with the aluminium wheels, right? There's another model coming out.
Oh, is there? Ooh,
Well,
you're ahead-
I think.
you're
Well,
ahead on
we'll
this.
speak to Chris on that.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's slightly lower.
Oh, right.
So we'll speak to Chris when we get back.
Yeah.
So, right, we've talked about the engine, the gearbox,
Yes.
superb.
Yes.
The build quality, superb.
Yes.
Yeah? How do you improve on that? I don't think you can. I think it's, Voge had come on. I mean, I think out of all CF Moto, Voge, you know, they really are producing some amazing motorcycles, and they are proving themselves, you know.
And going back to what I was saying about they're evolving quickly.
Yeah.
Just the previous Model Cs, the 500s. I mean, I pushed one recently.
Yeah.
It was like it was made out of girders.
Right.
It was cast iron or something. It was hugely heavy, and these aren't.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest. Look, you can adjust the suspension on the front, the dampening, right, and you can do that on the back somewhere. Where's the?
Oh, it's come this way, sir.
Right.
New feature.
There you go.
Another bit of gold for you.
Nice.
That is now a remote reservoir.
Okay, and can you adjust it?
With
there you go. Yeah.
Adjustment there, sir.
Perfect. Ideal, mate.
There you go.
Right. So,
which you didn't have on the 525.
No.
So, actually, when you consider it, how much more you get with this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I know it's a cliche, but how do they do it for the price?
I have no idea. I struggle. Don't forget, you got VAT on that as well. So, what are they producing and they've got to get them here?
Yeah.
It's staggering, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously, it works. Yeah. Right. So it's got pretty much all the features. It's got. Yeah. Has it got in the mirrors?
Yes.
What do they call that when somebody overtakes it? Tells you.
Not that I noticed, sir.
Okay, they have on the 900, though, haven't they?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's interesting. So, I'm just concerned. We have been rabbiting on, Dale.
I think people have complained about us rabbiting.
Well, they have. Yeah. Sorry about this, but we can't help it.
Talk.
We get together and we can't help it.
It could take
20
all day,
minutes.
actually.
20 minutes. Right, come on, let's get on with it. Right, here we go. Well, there's only one person that moaned about it, wasn't it? Look at that. That is pretty impressive. I'm sorry, there's glare, isn't there? But I tell you what I loved about it. Look at that for your mile per hour.
Yes.
You can't say I didn't see what speed I was doing.
No,
look at it. No.
And excitingly, what I discovered on the way over is the mode.
Yeah.
You can change in flight.
That is a really big plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
and it also stays on the mode you've selected when you restart.
Right.
I think.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to check. I think. That's
so look at this. Look, all this is lit up.
It's lit up. See.
I mean, how sweet. Right. So obviously horn indicator.
Yep.
You've got your mode settings there. So what have you got? You've got rain. Where? Oh.
I'm going to let you go.
Okay. So economy, sport.
That's it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, what do you know?
You don't really need.
No, you don't. No. So you've got all the. Right. What have we got here? All right, things are moving. Okay.
You can change how it's presented.
It's got the temperature gauge there.
Also, it's 23 degrees at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, the volts. It actually tells you the battery condition, 12.9. Yeah. So that's good. I don't know if they can see this on the screen, but what we are saying, it's comprehensive and more. You know. Also, you can link it up to your phone as well for your sat nav, can't you? So that's really good. So honestly, what a bike. Here you got the good old cigarette lighter. So if you want a cigar or something.
I use it all the time. Invaluable.
Yeah, and of course this is really good too. USB connector. Surprised that's not a USB actually.
Yeah.
That's
certainly.
A bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah, because certainly Royal Enfield and
they have.
Royal Enfield are going over to the C ones, and I see the new BSA that's got a choice of USB and C.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. Right. So I'm thinking.
Yes.
Have we done it?
Well, I think that's done. Do you need to say anything more about the
Guzzi? Well, I did a review on the Guzzi. So if anybody wants to see my review,
this is your back catalogue.
Yeah, look at look at what I've done.
Yeah.
So, I love my Guzzi.
It's a handsome beast, isn't it?
It's a cracking looking bike, but I think if I was going to go on a serious journey and not worry about the money, I'll buy one of these, I think, with the boxes, and then just go off and enjoy the journey, you know.
I think that's it, and I think that's important because both you and I are fairly lucky when it comes to what we choose bike-wise.
Yeah.
If you just wanted one bike to do it all.
Yeah, I think so. $6,000! It is $6,000, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I said that, I thought that can't be right.
No, I know, it does.
It's £6,000 for a brand new, beautiful looking motorcycle that's well built.
So that'll do your commuting, your touring, whatever you need.
Happy days.
You know, and the thing is, when you come to get rid of it at 3 years old, 4 years old, or whatever, it will have depreciated. But you only paid £6,000 for the thing in the first place. So
if you get half that, it's only £3,000.
Yeah.
You know, you can lose six grand on a more expensive bike as you ride it out the showroom. So, I think this is what's happening. I think we're all looking at life a lot different to, you know, what we have been. You know, and realising, you know, there are other motorcycles out there. You know, so
we've got to have more bang for our buck, haven't we?
We have. Yeah. Listen, how long? 24 minutes we've been rabbiting on.
Good grief.
Right, come on, we've got to go out and ride the bike and people will want to see you.
Yes.
And somebody go. Right, okay. So over and out. We'll have a little bit of... we've got to get a bacon bat, mate.
We have got to get a bacon bat. That's urgent, so we'll see after.
Really urgent.
Urgent. Oh, by the way, the honking stopped or whatever it was. Oh! Right,
does anybody know what that is? Last time I heard wolves, didn't we? You know, now we got that. Hang on, see if he replies to me. Ready?
He did. Or she did.
Or she did. Right, let's get out of here.
Be careful what you said.
We might have pulled. Right. Let's go for a ride.
Right,
okay. Well, what's the plan then, mate?
Right. Okay. Well, you tell me the plan. So. Right up there, spin it round where we were before, back down, up again. Do you want me to give you a flyby?
Absolutely, mate.
I mean, when I say flyby, you know, nice and steady running in speed, all the rest of it, no wheelies.
Absolutely.
I think you did mention
nice
that.
action shot.
Nice action shot.
Tell you what, both wheels on the ground.
Both wheels on the ground. Ready to shoot? Mr.
Go.
Director? Right. How's that, Mr. Director?
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant.